Hi, this is E.J. Josephson, and I want to talk to you about transactional funding or transactional lending. Most folks kind of aren't sure exactly what that is. They kind of lump it into hard money, but it's definitely a different type of lending, and of course hard money is a discussion for another time. What I'm going to do is illustrate how a short sale specialist, in this case, will utilize transactional funding to make their deal work, and they will complete the deal and make a profit using none of their own money and none of their own credit. Many people think that's a myth, it can't be done, but it's done all day, every day in the world of short selling, especially in today's market. So here's how it works. In a short sale, there's actually two separate transactions. There's an A to B transaction, which is between the bank and the investor, and there's a B to C transaction, which is between the investor and the end buyer. In between, we have really two separate escrows. Now, this whole process has been tightly orchestrated, and it's like a bunch of dominoes being lined up, all set up by the investor. Now, what happens is, when the investor's ready to take down that property, they have transactional funders waiting in the wings. In order for this whole transaction to occur, the end buyer must first place their funds to purchase the property into escrow first. The transactional funders will go ahead and verify that that money is actually in escrow, ready to go, before they put their money into this escrow on behalf of the investor. So the investor will actually purchase that property in this escrow using transactional funds. 24 hours later, the investor will sell the property to the end buyer in this escrow. Boom, the deal's complete. The end buyer has their property, the investor completed their deal, they used none of their own money or credit, and the profits and all the proceeds that come out of the B to C transaction pay the fees, pay the transactional funder their money, might compensate a realtor or a real estate professional who marketed the product on behalf of the investor. So it's a beautiful, beautiful deal. Anyway, that money goes in and comes out on behalf of the transactional funders in 24 hours. Very quick. There's slight variations on it, but this is pretty much how it works. One of the interesting things is you've heard me talk many times about self-directed retirement plans. A person who has a self-directed retirement plan can legally be a transactional funder. And typically, it's a two-point deal for a 24-hour loan. So it can be very powerful when you utilize your retirement account to generate that kind of income, and you can do it all tax-free and penalty-free. So I hope that helps. I hope you understand transactional funding a little bit better. This is E.J. Josephson. Have an awesome day.